Hey guys, and welcome to my winter morning routine at university with a focus on studying and being productive. However, I would like to remind you that getting up in the morning for me is sometimes quite difficult and we have to snooze the alarm a few times before we get up, as you can quite clearly see from this humongous yawn. But hey, let's get on with the video and I hope you enjoy it. The first thing I do when I wake up is make my bed, and I do this every morning straight away, but I seem to make it quite a hard job for myself. I don't know why. I seem to pull my bed out and make it quite a big effort when it should be quite simple. But anyway, I make my bed and just get it done straight away because I cannot leave my bed unmade. I'm just not one of those people. But anyway, I will go to the toilet because my bladder is usually full after I've slept, like most people I would expect. And then I normally put my dressing gown on because in the winter months, especially in the UK, it gets quite cold. So I put my dressing gown on and run or sprint to my bedside table where my alarm is ringing again because I've snoozed it so many times. I will always start my day hydrating, and I usually drink 2 mason jars full of water. And in the UK we are allowed to drink from the taps. I know that may sound really scary, and this may look even scarier. Sometimes the water does come out cloudy, but it's not toxic or anything, or at least I hope not. I will then take out my retainers because I used to have braces and I sleep with my retainers in every night, so I'm quite a good orthodontist patient. And then I will do my teeth straight away. So my toothbrush, unlike most of my videos, is not actually looking too worn out yet. I will redo my hair because it usually looks a mess, but then again I think we should just ask the question, when doesn't my hair look a mess? And then I will go ahead and start yoga. So on my phone I have this app, it's called Simple Habit, which I'm using quite a lot at the moment, and I just find some music to put in the background. Today I found some piano waves which I really like to listen to. It's really soothing and it just makes me feel really calm, which is the best mindset when you're doing yoga, with the aim to clear your head and remove any negativity that you might be holding on to. Sometimes I may watch a YouTube video, however, in the majority of cases I will just do my own yoga flow. I've watched quite a few tutorials now. I can just direct it myself, and I am also a dancer, so I am very in tune with my body. I know when my muscles are sore, which muscles are tight, and whether I need to stretch them out. So I really do love yoga, and I think you guys will know that if you've watched my channel for a while now. It's really great for me to just start my day the right way. Without doing yoga, I can't really explain it, but I just don't feel the same. I really like to test my balance in the mornings especially, so I will do lots of stuff on one leg, and even though I am maybe a bit wobbly in the mornings, it is a really great way to engage your core. And even though this may not make any sense when you are working and if you're sitting down studying, if you've got a strong core and your back is strong, you'll be less likely to develop problems like backache or anything like that. So I really do highly recommend yoga. I could rate and talk about it all day. I definitely have noticed benefits from doing yoga, not only mentally but also physically. My hamstrings are so much looser because I stretch them most days. And even though I'm not the most flexible person in the world, I feel that my overall flexibility has definitely improved. So I am really grateful and I'm glad that I practice it most days. I don't like to turn my lights on straight away in the morning, so I usually do so after doing yoga and when I need to find my clothes to put on, because I do wear my pajamas to do yoga, but I don't normally get very sweaty. At the moment I'm living in my Nana tee and some baggy trousers, like wavy black trousers or mum jeans, and a big oversized knitted jumper. It's something I am loving wearing at the moment, especially in the winter. This is my Very Natural Salt deodorant, which I've shown you guys before. It lasts a lifetime, I swear, and I really like this deodorant. Please do not judge my ankle socks and the fact that I pull them up extremely high. If I don't wear ankle socks, I get cold ankles, so I just like to wear them instead of trainer socks. Sometimes I'll just quickly brush my hair with my Tangle Teaser. I've been told that I maybe shouldn't brush my hair, but sometimes I just feel that it needs brushing, and then I will whip it up back into a bun as always. And then I don't normally put any makeup on, but if I do something, I'll just brush up my eyebrows with this clear eyebrow gel, which I really like, and then I will usually get on studying. Also, my fluffy boots, which I also live in, are extremely worn and dirty, so I do actually need to get more of them before any of you comment and say how strange they look. When I am working in the mornings, I will usually set a timer just so that I don't get too carried away, and my stomach will usually interrupt me as well when I get hungry, so today I put it on for an hour. This morning I didn't have any lectures, and so this year, unlike my other 2 years, I often have days where I don't have 9 AM lectures and I will only have a lecture in the evening, so it's quite a good opportunity for me to get quite a big load of work done. Today I was working on doing some lecture notes from a lecture that we'd had the previous day, so I go on about note taking quite a lot. And I suppose you are quite familiar with it now. I use plain paper, I don't use lined paper, and I have a set colour coding scheme that I use. This year, for one of my modules, which is cancer and genetic disease, we are learning a lot about epigenetics, which is quite a new field in biology, and it's something that I actually read a book about before I came to university and was quite interested in, however I didn't really understand it at the time. So now that I've done biology for over 2 years now at university, it's really nice to come back to it and actually fully understand what is going on and learn it in a lot more detail. When my alarm goes off, I will just put away my stuff and move on to making my breakfast, and as I said, by this time I'm usually quite hungry. I'll open my curtains to let in some natural light, and then I will take my tray, which you are currently balanced on, to the kitchen so that I can put my stuff away from the previous evening. I usually have a lot draining, as you can see, and I will shove it all away in my cupboard in the kitchen and take the other stuff back to my room. Whilst I am also in the kitchen, I will fill the kettle with some water and boil it so that I can make a hot lemon. I actually feel like a waitress when I carry my stuff back to my room because I have to be careful not to drop anything, and sometimes we have had a few near misses. When the kettle boils, I'll just pour in some hot water, and it's just literally hot water and some lemon. I have it every day and I honestly love it. In my room, I'll then get out all my frozen fruits, so my frozen banana, berries, pineapple and mango, and today I was making a smoothie bowl. So on the days that I have lectures, I will usually make a smoothie that I can drink. However, when I don't have lectures, I like to be a bit more creative and make a smoothie bowl. I added some strawberries, frozen banana, non-frozen banana, mango and pineapple, as well as flaxseed and maca powder, and this combination is something that I'm really getting into at the moment. So my favourite smoothie will always be a green one with spinach, as many of you will be familiar with, but I really do like my pink smoothies as well with frozen strawberries. So to top it off, I will add banana and eat a lot along the way, kiwi, which I chopped up and washed thoroughly before so that I can eat the skin, and I poured it into my coconut bowl, so you can get 10% off, as I always say, with the code HOLLY10. And they are great bowls, they're really aesthetic and really good for the environment, so it's a win-win situation. I should also say that I did add water to my smoothie so that it was blendable and so that I didn't break the blender. I topped it with banana, kiwi as I said, as well as some frozen raspberries, frozen blueberries, and my favourite puffed rice ever, as well as some almonds and hemp seeds, and that was my finished product. It was super filling and it tasted really good as well. So I usually take pictures of my smoothie bowls if they look pretty good so that I can post them on my Instagram, although I do take way too many pictures and my camera roll is so disorganized for this reason. although it's quite for my Instagram at veganhollyg, and I do also like to make cute stories for my Instagram. I honestly love the Instagram stories. This is just me complaining about the fact that I've spilt stuff down my top as usual. And I will also take my supplements, so vitamin D3, which is a vegan version, as well as vitamin B12. And I will just sit down and eat my smoothie bowl, enjoy it, and usually around this time in the morning I will go on my phone and post a picture on Instagram. As you can see, I am whizzing through my very disorganized camera roll to try and find a picture that I want to post. And then once I've eaten my breakfast, I will then go onto my MacBook to start doing some work for my dissertation. I will find all the relevant documents and get my folder, and when everything is set up, I will usually just check my diary at some point in the morning to make sure that I know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, and then I will also look at my to-do lists and update them if necessary, although recently I've been making them the evening before and I find that that is really working well. In terms of what I have been doing for my dissertation, so for the majority of the term I have been reading to get as much information as possible, and now I have been writing it, so that is what I was doing this morning. If you ever have to read scientific research papers or any form of academic literature, you will know that it is very complex and dense, and there is so much of it, and it can be very confusing sometimes, but I am really pleased with the progress that I've made this term on my dissertation. Whilst I am working and you are watching me work, I thought I would just mention that this morning routine is quite typical. However, if I have had a late night, for example if I've been at a dance rehearsal, then I won't have gone to bed very early and I won't get up so early either. After I've worked on that for quite a while, usually I sometimes get quite carried away, I will eat something, have a snack. I always have snacks in the morning and I tend to go for fruit usually, so today I had a pink lady apple, my favourite. It's also really important to keep drinking water when you're working, and recently, if you have watched one of my latest videos, you will know that I've been starting to do some meditation, and I've been finding that it's been super helpful in making me feel more productive and feel better in myself mentally. So that finishes and nicely concludes my morning routine. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like for an evening routine, subscribe if you're new, and I will speak to you very soon in another video.